So people are freaked out naturally because we're talking about every mom and pop, pretty much every real estate investor, pretty much everyone in the country, except nonprofits or those that are already regulated that have to have some type of a license and go through background checks in order to get that license, like insurance and publicly traded companies and things like that. Let's talk about the Corporate Transparency Act because a lot of people don't even know what it is. And so I need to share that with folks. And then I'm going to put a little caveat at the end. So the Corporate Transparency Act takes effect January 2024. This was back in 2020, the Financial Crimes Enforcement out of the Department of Treasury, IRS, has decided that everyone, with the exception of about 23 different types of exempted entities, is going to have to disclose certain beneficial ownership information to the U.S. Treasury Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN. So people are freaked out naturally because we're talking about every mom and pop, pretty much every real estate investor, pretty much everyone in the country, except nonprofits or those that are already regulated that have to have some type of a license and go through background checks in order to get that license, like insurance and publicly traded companies and things like that. So what that means, beneficial ownership information, is for many, many years at the state level, we can file LLCs as manager manage. We don't disclose who owns it, right? That does not change. So nothing about being anonymous at the state level, nothing about this has to do with the state level. This is federal. And so now they have this portal, it's called BOSS, where I have to go in and I have to upload my company name, tax ID number, a little bit of information, and then the beneficial owner. So every single person that owns 25% more of that company or has control of that company has to put their name in, copy of their driver's license or passport, and this is so that if the IRS, Homeland Security, the FBI is trying to track someone who they believe are doing illegal things, money laundering, stuff like that, they have this portal that they can get into to say who owns that company, right? So this old shell companies, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But here's the thing. If I am formed before December 31, 2023, I have 1 year to report. If I am formed after January 1, I have 90 days to report. There is a lawsuit out there. They just did oral arguments in November through the National Small Business Association. And I haven't been able to find any information about what happened during those oral arguments or what is the plan. So that's why I'm encouraging anyone that, we need to set up, let's get it done so we buy that 1 year before you have to report and not be the first to the party, right? Within 90 days.